Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. Please like and subscribe and don't forget to jab that notifications bell for all my latest uploads. Today I have got a pair of gloves by RDX. These are in the packaging and these are the RDX T17 Aura boxing gloves. If I bring that round you can see on the back there it's got Aura by RDX. It's got RDX on there with obviously the website, and then obviously it's got some stickers on the front about the various sort of technologies that are in this pair of gloves. Let me just take them out so you can have a look at them. Okay. Now, one thing I want to point out, I really like these gloves. I've used them and they are superb. They are £52.99. I do want to read through RDX's blurb on their website. Some of it is fantastic in terms of sort of the detail and the technologies that have gone into these gloves, and I want to read it out to you so you can see. But these, in their official blurb, it does feel like they're being made by something like NASA or something, or at the very least Don King has written the description of these gloves. Starting off then, let me just read out the first thing. I'm going to read it off the paper. I wouldn't normally do this, as you know, but as part of my preparation for this video, I just kept on getting more and more astounded the more that I read the stuff. So this says, the future of boxing is on, in your hands. Witness the biggest change in pair of boxing gloves since the inception of the Queensberry rules 200 years ago. These are £52.99. Hand stitch using patented combat leather. Calyx skin is a vegan material that is laminated using a thin layer of foam that is heptafused together. The future of hand protection is the flat arc radial panel, moulded to shape over the knuckles, thin at the base and more volume of padding focused on the impact area of your fists. So that's the first bit. Okay, let me just give you a little look around and show you what they're talking about. Obviously they said about the vegan material. They're also talking about this sort of hand stitched part at the back where there's lots of layers in together, and then they're also talking about this bit here, which is the flat bit at the side of the glove, which you don't normally get on boxing gloves, and again you can see that's round by the thumb and round by there. Before I use these for sparring, I thought to myself that might be a bit sharp. It's not rounded like a lot of gloves. I haven't seen that it's been a problem in sparring at all. So even though you would think that it would be, it's not. It just provides sort of a more slimmer glove because it's not coming out. It is sort of that flat panel. Okay, so let's read the next bit of the blurb. Okay, so Calyx skin, durable, pliable, hand stitched. This engineered combat shell uses multiple layers of laminated leather that serves as an added layer of padding over its shock consolidating center. Okay, so it's talking about this bit here. Okay, so all of those panels together in that sort of hammerhead there. It looks great, I have to say. I think it really does look stylish. I don't think it actually adds anything in terms of performance, but you know, it's very unusual what they've done there. Okay, then the next bit, MG2. This unique impact busting mould greets shock impact with a layer of compressed EVA and blacktop foam. The hammerhead base, coupled with our signature Novatech cut, encompasses the knuckles with a shock diminishing padding that breaks down aggressively charged particles from searing through the glove. I think that means that when you're punching stuff, it doesn't hurt your hand. So yeah, I mean, I agree with what they've said there. When you're punching stuff, it doesn't hurt you. But as a Black Country lad, I perhaps wouldn't have described it like that. Then let's go on to the next bit, because it really is quite detailed, hence why I'm reading off the paper, because I couldn't do it justice from myself. So Novatech, the flat arc radial panel breaks charged molecules down through circular motion, dulling the intensity of any strike before it reaches the bones. £52.99, I'll just point that out again. You know, these are descriptions for something that could be, I don't know, the next space shuttle. So again, it's talking about that flat bit there. Okay. Heptafusion, a signature technique that hand stitches 7 panels of leather to form a jacket fused together with our proprietary Calyx skin. built to combat temperature fluctuations and withstand wear and tear for countless sessions. I'm getting wore out just by reading out the features of the glove. Inner aura. Porous inner lining is not only pleasant to feel, but also wicks moisture away from the skin for a dry, comfortable combat experience. Inside, the inside of the gloves is comfortable, I think is what they're trying to say. And I agree, it doesn't get too hot in there, but it is a comfortable glove. Quick, easy, high quality, mid-width cuff is easy to apply and consists of injection foam for added protection. So again, they're talking about the wrist, and again, it's a good wrist. It provides good protection for the wrist, and even in there you can see that plethora of badges on the inside, very much like you see on some rally cars, where you've got so much, it's almost like they're sponsored and by lots of different people, but they're not. It is all the different technologies that are in there. So I'll show you a bit closer to that when we go on to the close-up. And then the last thing he's got is Coolex. Nylon mesh traps cool air while evacuating hot moisture that gets trapped in the glove's architecture. Okay, I'm glad you're bearing with me. Here it's talking about this bit here, which is the mesh, and yeah, it does a good job of keeping the hand cool. And so, yeah, I do think that RDX go a little bit overboard when it comes to their descriptions. I understand they're trying to get across how much technology they've put into these gloves, but to be fair, you know, it's a bit of overkill. Something else that's a bit of overkill, you get like these things as well. So this is a certificate of authenticity, which you know, if the gloves were £500, I totally agree, that's great. The gloves are £52.99. Then you get a message from the CEO, which is always something that I find important when I'm buying a pair of gloves for £52.99. And then we get the RDX track tag, which basically means that you can track these gloves, that they're original, really. I don't know if anyone's going to use that and sort of challenge, or anyone's going to copy a pair of gloves that is £52.99. We'll see. And then we've got not happy. Or happy. So again, a bit of a customer service survey. So you get, as well as all of the extra blurb, you do get sort of quite a bit of paper. None of it really relevant. Okay, so let me go inside. Oh, last thing I want to mention is the labels. I've never seen so many labels on a pair of. You've got your track tag there. You've got the 16-ounce indicator. You've got a barcode there. You've got RDX, a warning saying use of this equipment are subject to personal injury. And then you've got another track tag, certificate of authenticity. You've got another track tag in, looks like German, if my school days serve me right. Then we've got a French one, and then we've got what's this one? I think that might be Russian. Okay, so again, I've left them in there so you can see that plethora of labels. As soon as this review's done, I'll just cut them out. I left them in during testing. They were flapping around all over the place. So in terms of the actual gloves though, I like what they've done, what they look like. I like this. They've really tried something new with the flat panel. They're comfortable on the hand, they're great on the bag, they're very good in sparring. I've used them in sparring. They're great on the wrist. I really like what they've done. In fact, you know, I think that I've had a little bit of a laugh there when it comes to the descriptions, but what they've achieved with this glove is superb. And I have to say, for £52.99, I don't think that there is a better glove out there for £52.99. They are superb. I really, really have been impressed with them. So let's just have a little more of a closer look at the gloves. So these are the RDX Aura gloves. T17 is the code that they are, as you can see on there. T17 high tracks, it says. And then over the back, then let's just have a look at that sort of 7 panel on the back with the RDX there. You've got that gold bit there. It all nicely stitched. All comes together in that sort of nice hammerhead there. Doesn't affect the punching surface that at all. As I bring it round, you can see there you've got that flat Novatech there. You don't see that on any other gloves. They've really thought about what they're doing. They're trying to innovate, and I'm not going to knock them for that. The thumb is comfortable. You've got that attachment there, and again that flat side there in that Novatech style as well. Have a look there on, you've also got that flat panel on the thumb also. Let's bring it round, and then you've got the 16 ounce, that big indicator, 16 ounce on the grip bar. You've got that mesh which does a good job of keeping the hand cool, and then at the top there you have got written patent pending. I don't know how many patents are pending on this glove, probably about 30 the way it is, but let's bring it down. You've got RDX there, and then you've got R&D in the UK and Euro with that Union Jack flag on. You've got RDX official licensed product, and then Aura by RDX. As I say, there's just a lot to read on these gloves as well. Let's bring it round. You've got like a rubbery badge there that's raised with RDX. BGR T17 GL. Nice bit of Velcro there, and then let's have a look at that. You've got them inner ones. You've got again R&D in EU. You've got quality approved, performance gear, patent pending, calyx leather, and the bottom ones. Let's have a look what the bottom ones say. High breathability, that one says, and anatomical cut. They've actually written that on the gloves. Again, I'm not so sure if that's a little bit of overkill. Then let's have a look inside. There's all those labels. Let's move those out of the way. Another warning on the inside, as well as the warning on the label about the fact that if you use the equipment you might get a personal injury. And then the inside, it's a nice inside of the glove. It really is. Let me just put it on as well. And that is a nice comfortable glove. They come in 10 ounce, which is, they recommend for up to 14-year-olds wear 10 ounce. Then you've got 12 ounce, 14 ounce and 16 ounce, £52.99. They only come in this colour. It is quite a unique glove that they've designed here, with some really innovative design cues on the gloves. So hugely impressed with what RDX have done. Some of sort of the futuristic description went right over my head, but as a glove, they've done a cracking job. Let me just put them on. I'll just move all the labels out of the way so I can get my hand in. You put them on, nice and tight with the wrist, good wrist protection there. You can open your hands up fine. And as I say, even though I thought that might be a problem with that sort of almost like it's not sharp, but it's a more angled cut on the outside. When I was hitting people in sparring, nobody was complaining. Not about that anyway. I'm going to cut them off, definitely. They do me head in. Okay, so you can open up. Great, very cool in the hands. As I said before, £52.99. I keep on saying that price because it is a phenomenal amount of glove for that price, and RDX have obviously put a lot of effort into the technology, into the inside of the glove, the outside of the glove, the design of their glove. So I love what they've done with these gloves, and let me just put on screen the Fit to Box ratings card. So the Fit to Box ratings card, I think style wise, 93. Comfort, they're a comfortable glove in the hand area and the thumb area and also the wrist, so I've gone with 92. Durability, yeah, it's a vegan material, and I have used them a lot and they don't look like they've even been touched. I do think that they will be a durable glove, but I'll have to test them a lot more to really give them a good road test in terms of durability, so I have gone with 92 durability. Then it comes to sparring. I've given them 91. I really liked them in sparring, but again, still that flat bit at the corner, although it didn't affect me when I was sparring or my sparring partners, there is a concern that that flatter part of the glove may catch someone in the eye or something like that. I have given it a higher score than the sparring in the bag one. I've given it 94 for the bag and 91 for the sparring. And then value for money, a magnificent 97 value for money, £52.99. You won't get a better glove for that price. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.